Welcome back to the game. If we take it in or out, I don't care. So our intrepid heroes find themselves, or anti-heroes, as the case may be. You guys are in the main room of the toy shop, Fizzle Sparks. Yeah, so there's toys on the shelves, and some that have fallen on the floor. There's a corpse in front of, just recap, in front of the door with the panels, and then this curtain that's been sort of burned away. And there's a counter with a register and candies that are like -1.
It really is a shame to see this place like this. You know, Fizzle Sparks used to donate stuffed toys to my clinic quite often.
Very noble.
Why are you talking to the duck like that?
I don't know, he just seems like a dick.
Oh.
Doc, do you want me to make him apologize?
No.
Hey, I just said he seemed like I didn't say he was a dick.
I just am gonna move on to looking at the thing. I'm gonna be as far away from the puzzle box as possible to still use Mage Hand. I'm just gonna start futzing with it.
Preventa is like now like just sitting on the top of your head. Like every time you say he's a dick, she's like kind of like like maybe.
A little word. He's probably the only nice man in this city. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you.
I'm right here.
Sounds to me like he's just the cleverest one.
That's probably true too.
Yeah.
He is a doctor. Definitely the cleverest out of us.
I do a lot of good in the city.
I ignore him and I crouch down next to the body and start investigating it.
And I crouch down next to her. And I'm like, hello, my attendant.
When Toddy references Dr. Beatle, says perhaps he's the cleverest, I look at Dr. Beatle like, analyzing him.
I'll tell you what, definitely.
I assume everyone has something to hide. That is a flaw of my character.
Yeah.
So I conjure a just glowing white gloved mage hand. That, you know, goes on over to that puzzle box. I pick up.
It's not a box. It's a door.
It's a door. The puzzle door. I pick up yellow marble, and you said this was like sky and grass and.
So it's a golden field of wheat, a verdant forest, and a sky with a single cloud in it. Before you do that, these guys said they wanted to investigate.
Sure.
So I want to do that.
I would like to investigate the body, just kind of roll it over.
And as I'm
see if
leaning
I can
down, I'm going to whisper and be like, now when you're investigating, and I'm going to touch her and give her guidance. And be like, this is what you're supposed to do. Just make sure you look all the way through the body. As she's doing it, she's probably not even paying attention.
I'm also investigating the body.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, Shoo, bugger off.
Right.
I'm doing my thing. You can take a turn. You had a chance to do it and you decided not to because you're a shite detective.
Oh! I take it back. She's the dick.
No, Meg, we're all on the same team. No,
He'll just like,
on your team.
He'll step back, let her do it. Watch her.
Where's my skills? So it's a 25 investigate.
Nice.
All right. First of all, you recognize this person under the 25, under the like burns and mess of melted flesh. Like you can just get enough of these distinctive shape of the features that you know that it's Corva, who is one of the witchfinders that is stationed in your barracks.
What are you doing out here, mate? Well, I know him.
Who is it?
His name's Corva.
How do you know this person?
He's stationed out at the Witchfinder's barracks. I've seen him a time or two.
What is this deal? What is this?
I know what his deal is. I just know his name.
All right.
He's a witchfinder. What else do you need to know?
Why is he here right now? Why did he set off this huge bomb?
Have you? Yeah, you did tell us that he was a witchfinder. Okay, go ahead.
I would like to speculate that the answer to that question is behind that door.
Yeah, also agree, but we got to get behind that door. I tried once and I think I almost blew everything up again. So.
Mage hand.
Okay. Mage hand.
Yeah, I want to put a yellow one in the wheat, one of the holes where the wheat is.
I'm gonna be like, well,
May
I'm
I?
gonna try to stop him from doing something stupid. How? It's a very sophisticated trap.
How sophisticated?
Poke. Yeah.
Okay,
Poke.
alright.
Poke.
Crixus,
Poke.
Crixus. We have yellow marbles, and we have blue marbles, and we have, what was the other one?
Red.
We have red marbles.
Good
So
job.
I feel like this is a pretty color coordinated puzzle.
Who created the trap? Do you know that?
Xerxes, do you know?
I don't.
Exactly.
So you're just gonna poke at it?
Presumably the prior owner of the toy shop.
What's the
And
shape
who
of the
was that?
walls around
Fizzle
the door?
Sparks.
Fizzle Sparks, yes.
Flat wall.
Made out of wood, same stuff as the rest of the building was.
It's actually made of stone. This one wall is made of a, like, it's grubby and dirty, but it's a smooth white stone.
A trap often is trait to the personality if you need it.
Okay, well
Perhaps.
here's what I know about Fizzle Sparks, okay? He owned a toy store. He made toys for kids, including puzzles. He usually made them pretty simple puzzles for kids.
So why would he need this
And
big
doctors.
trapped door?
That's a very good question. Mage hand.
I'm
will-
gonna step away. I'm gonna back up.
I'm just gonna advise everyone to back away.
All right.
In fact, you said there's a warehouse attached to this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just...
Can I go investigate around the warehouse, the other parts, other sides of the warehouse? Is it a
The
large,
outside?
like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The warehouse is actually quite large. The shop itself is fairly small, but the warehouse is pretty big. I mean, there was an assumption that maybe it was falling apart because it looks really like in bad shape. But it is. Yeah, you can go around the outside if you'd like.
I'll
All right,
go
so-
with them. Are there like windows outside? And they're like,
You will get there when we get there.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna let you do your mage hand thing, and then we'll talk about the outside.
okay.
Okay, so...
Before he does that, I just want to warn everyone to get out.
Also,
Or at least
Yeah,
back
to be
up.
clear, I'm not in the building when I'm
Okay.
like out.
So who's leaving
trying
the
to do
building
this.
and who's staying in the shop?
I'm
leaving.
outside the building with, I'm guessing.
I'm
I'm
staying with
moving
Doc.
You're staying with
Yeah, I'm
Doc?
staying with Doc.
Okay.
I'm like hiding behind a counter, kind of like half over it while I'm doing this.
Okay, you're gonna
I'm
crouch
gonna,
behind the counter
I'm
with
gonna
them.
stand next to him, not crouched behind the counter.
I grab his shirt and try to tug him down.
Preventa?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Ratati.
Ratati. Yeah, Preventa's like pecking in your head, like, get down, get down, get down.
I'm not gonna
get
do
down.
it, but I'm gonna take her and put
Can
her
I do
under
a
the-
strength check to try to tug him down?
Sure. Are you gonna resist?
No.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm pretty
so
weak, so it wouldn't work.
what skill would that be? Athletics?
Athletics,
Or just-
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my actual name isn't as easy.
It would be
Anton.
Anton Ierson.
Ierson.
13 to tug
13?
him down.
Yeah, I'll be like,
He's not resisting, so. Alright, what are you doing?
So, there's like, how many holes are there for the marbles?
There's one hole in each panel.
One hole in each panel. Okay, so one panel is the sky, one panel is the wheat, and one panel is the
Verdant forest.
verdant forest. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put a yellow one in the wheat.
And here. Tung, 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 tung. Click.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna put the green one in the forest, and
There's no green one.
there's
There's
no
red and blue.
There's red and blue. Oh, well, I'll put the red one in the red one, and the blue one in the blue one.
There's no blue. There's no red panel.
There's no red panel.
It's a verdant. Yeah, it's
There's
a
a
forest.
Golden-
Verdant forest,
And then there's the sky.
golden, the sky.
The sky with a single cloud.
A sky with a single cloud. Okay. The red one,
There's no red marble.
red marble, will go in the middle panel.
That's just okay.
With the
And
forest.
the blue marble.
Tell me the order you're doing this in.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
write this shit down.
Oh god.
Okay. There's
you
a
want
red
blue.
marble.
Xerxes
a
would have a
green
field day
marble,
right now after explaining to you about like traps and you struggling with this
blue
trap. I was thinking
marble.
so simple.
And there is a cloud
I'm watching.
panel.
Oh, I've left, right? I
And
can't-
there
it was
is
me.
a
Forest
forest
panel.
panel.
And there's a wheat
And there's a
God, is
wheat
I know.
panel.
Yeah.
And it was yellow, blue, red marbles, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I put a yellow one in the wheat.
Yes.
And it went click, 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 click. Tink.
Right. I put a blue one in the cloud.
Click, 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 click. Tink.
Cool. I put a red one in the forest.
Sound of gas, like going through.
I'm gonna run away now.
Okay, as he runs away, does anything actually happen with the door, or is it just this gas? Is it just a sound?
Roll your intelligence.
Oh, no. It's not great. I'm not an idiot.
You never know.
That's true. I could just roll it. That'd be 11.
Yeah, I mean, you think there probably should be something that would maybe trigger the flames?
Can I look around the shop for a green marble?
Sure, roll your
Is
investigation.
there just a green marble somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would just make more sense. I feel like.
All right, I'm going to take one more action from you, and then I'm going to go to the folks who are running.
Okay.
Outside.
14.
You smell this, like...
What does it smell like?
It smells like something flammable.
It smells like gas.
Right. Okay.
Like
So.
the oven.
Well,
Right. That's why I ran.
Yeah.
Because I heard gas hissing. I was like, I don't want.
So you ran. And what are you doing?
I don't think that was the right combination.
No, I don't think it was the right combination either. Get out of the shop.
Okay.
Alright.
You. Oi, let's go.
Just,
Okay, so you guys who are outside the shop, you want to look. What are you doing?
I want to see if there's like windows or any like.
No, as you like walk around, you see that there's no windows on this warehouse at all. Like it's a brick or white. It's made that same white stone as the wall that the door was in.
Yeah.
Can I do detect magic?
On the wall?
I'm deliberately, being overly paranoid and overly complicated and overly analytical. I'm searching for illusion magic. I'm going to make sure that this warehouse is not an illusion. And
Okay.
Xerxes would be that paranoid that he would assume everything's always an illusion.
All right.
So, yeah, just cast detect magic.
Yeah.
Lets me- I guess it lets me sense around the...
reality is
The
an
wall
illusion.
glows,
Mhm.
but it's not illusion magic.
Okay.
And you said it's like 2 stories high, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want to climb to the roof.
What
Like,
kind of magic? Before he does, before I see, I'm like, hold on. What kind of magic? I want to stop him from just going into this magical
It's going to be conjuration.
conjuration. I advise.
I don't know. I'm just making
I
this
wouldn't
up
go.
because I don't know.
I don't know if I would like touch this. It is weeks of
They're
conjuration
pretty
magic.
intuitive.
Could be warded. Could be a trap.
I'll be fine.
Are you gonna climb?
Yep. I'm
Okay,
just.
All right.
hold on. Before you climb, can I my trench coat? You notice actually that the like flaps in the back, they open up. Bat-like wings come out of my the back, like black wings, and I want to fly. Use my 30 feet of flying to fly above and look at the roof before letting him, start. I want to see what's on the roof. I'm just a top view.
All right. You fly up, and you notice that the building has, like, there's the one-story shop, and then there's the warehouse roof, which is in much better repair than the rest of the roofs around this area. And in fact, in places where like the shingles have kind of slipped a little bit, you see like a metal glinting underneath, like maybe these shingles are more like camouflage than they are functional. And then behind that, there's actually, where the wall continues to the very back, there's actually like a small courtyard behind the warehouse. Probably, if it ever was originally a warehouse, maybe this used to be open to receive shipments or whatever, but it is an enclosed.
Okay, so it's enclosed. So you couldn't
Courtyard.
get to the court unless you went into the warehouse. to
Over
get
the
there.
roof.
Okay.
Or through the house.
And
Yeah.
do I
That house, but through the warehouse.
I know there's conjuration magic. Do I sense you described it differently than the material at the bottom? Can I determine if it's like another plane or another that this material is foreign? Like if it's actually conjured, like if this building has been conjured here from somewhere else, can I like make some determination of that?
No, you can't tell where it
Okay.
is. No.
Okay. But there's clearly a change in scene from the bottom to the top.
No.
Okay, it's all like the same kind of material.
Yeah.
I go down and I mentioned there's a courtyard in the center of the roof.
All right, I'll go investigate. And I just hop up the roof. I just
Roll
start
your
climbing.
athletics.
That'll be a 24.
Oh yeah, you make it up.
Yeah.
It's weirdly slippery though.
Okay,
Like-
that was...
You climb up a little bit and sort of slide down. You're like you have to scramble before you start losing all of that traction or that distance you had gained. But you can, once you're up there, you can sort of sit on the. It's about 1.5 feet thick wall. You can sit up on the wall.
Good vantage point, but
Yeah.
I think I need to hit. Maybe I need to do more push-ups tomorrow. But I'm gonna go check out the courtyard.
Well, first let me describe what
Okay,
you see. Yeah,
yeah.
before you jumped out.
Okay.
So what you see is it's a tangled, like there's a tangled mass of vines in the very center of the courtyard, making this mound. Everywhere else, everything looks very tidy and well cared for. More so than you would think for a courtyard that's been abandoned for a month or 6 weeks. Like all of the bushes are nicely trimmed, the paths are maintained, the gravel even looks combed. And there's a path that goes from a door into the building around this tangle of vines, which is really the only messy bit in the courtyard. And then around the path and then these bushes. There's piles of like neatly sorted piles of like metal gears and cogs, almost like somebody was using this as a staging ground for supplies. Those are starting to show signs of like rust and stuff from exposure to the weather. And then also in the corner of the interior corner of each corner of the courtyard, there is what looks like a brass clockwork, almost like a suit of armor, but it doesn't look like it would function well as a suit of armor. But person-shaped thing.
And he went in. You went into the corridor. Or you're just
No,
observing?
I'm just above it. I'm
I'm also next to him. Like
He can see that.
I like to point out that there's conjuration magic here, and the only thing odd down there is that big vine thing in the middle. I say we avoid that. It might not even might be not as it seems.
I would agree with that. I feel like we
Also,
need to get down.
I'm paranoid. I would avoid any armor as well. Everything is out to get you.
All right. I will take that.
He's out to get you.
That's
Everything is out to get
He
you.
suspects if someone's hiding something, he assumes it's heavily trapped. Like anytime he sees a trap, it's like there's something hidden here, and I bet there's more
Okay,
traps.
tell me what you plan, and then I'm gonna go back to the other guys.
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, I'm gonna take that environment and immediately jump into the middle of the courtyard.
Like
I mean, not. I'm gonna jump like on one of the paths,
Right.
not like into the tent.
Okay,
but,
I'm
like,
just
gonna jump in.
I'll land next to him. Yep.
All right, you guys.
No, sorry, I won't land next to him. Sorry, I'll stay on the top roof. I'll pull my crossbow out. I'll stay
Oh, okay.
above the courtyard, ready above.
All right, all
I'll
right.
jump down. That's not.
Very paranoid.
Yes.
You guys
Yeah.
run out of the building
Yeah.
and are arguing about what you should or should not have done with this door, and you see. Well, you guys, did you go around the very back or along the side of the building?
I feel like I would have jumped to the front part, to the one-story part, and then jumped up.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like
Yeah.
parkoured up.
I just
Gotcha,
don't think
gotcha.
so.
Okay. So you hear Xerxes and the Dawn discussing what they see over the side of this wall when you come out.
Yeah.
So we overhear them going on about
Yeah, you can. I mean,
vines in a courtyard.
you're not whispering, are you?
No, not at all.
And
The
everything
dawn
is
doesn't-
out to get you.
The dawn doesn't whisper.
No one else. If I
Go.
was gonna talk normal about this, no one else is. I can make sure no one's spying on us first. I guess should I? Roll
I mean,
a check
it's a
for that?
neighborhood. People
Okay,
like walk
okay,
around.
fine.
People have
Yeah,
open
okay,
windows.
okay.
This is
It's
like
There's
There's a
nobody
couple
has,
of busybodies.
All right.
nobody has air conditioning in this neighborhood. It's just is what it is.
Okay,
You can't
all right,
like
cool,
be
cool.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Yes, ma'am.
Why are you friends with that bloke? You don't mind me asking?
It's not so much that we're friends, it's more that I associate with everyone.
Oh.
That was a real good non-answer.
Yeah, I agree with this one. That was a real good non-answer.
I associate with you. You don't seem to like me much.
I wouldn't call what we have in it association.
Well, it is now. I've treated you.
Anyway.
How do you like that?
I start looking for a way up to the roof.
Okay, yeah. You want to climb up the roof?
Just question.
Oh, I'll try.
Athletics, yeah.
Yep. Can I make it an acrobatics check? Because I'm
Yes.
gonna parkour.
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics, either one. That's fine. Good thing you could fly, man.
That is a 20, not
Nice,
natural.
yeah.
Acrobatics.
Oh,
So what?
20, not natural.
Yeah, you
That's
said
a nat
you
20
made it.
for me.
And you make it like, what do you mean slippery? Like, and yes, you make it. It's hard. I mean, you just make it. Like, you're like, no, I'm going to do this.
Can I?
No, I can make it.
Can I try to
But you
stealth
get
up
there.
behind the dawn?
Yeah, of course. Do you want to roll your perception to see?
So bad.
Do I have a, are you trying to still? Do I have a vantage point? Because I'm above, looking down on the dome.
No, I'm climbing up.
Oh,
No,
the
and
dawn's.
you guys are
The,
talking.
the
the
dawn
dawn's in the
climbed up
corner.
and.
I mean, you can roll perception just like he does. But
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my abilities real quick.
So you're in the
I'm
court.
looking
Yeah,
for
I'm in
a
the
fire
corner.
escape.
That's gonna be a
Oh.
23 to my stealth
okay,
to sneak up.
all right.
Dawn
Well,
and Xerxes.
well, good luck, because I got a 6.
And I just say, "What you blokes talking about?"
Whoa!
Right in their ear.
Yeah.
Whoa! My goodness!
Oh, before we went up.
My young
Oh,
ward!
wait,
Okay, so that's what I was
You're
confused about.
doing this in the courtyard? Because he's in the
Oh
courtyard.
no, I didn't know he's in the.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I
that's what I was
jumped
confused
He
about.
jumped
okay.
out of the courtyard.
All right,
Oh,
then
He's
I,
on
then
the
yeah.
top
Well,
of
then
the
never
wall.
mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's what I was. Okay.
I will
Yeah.
follow him down into the courtyard.
All right. So you land in the courtyard. And what you see is that this well manicured space with the 4 sort of brass suits of armor in the corners, and then this tangle of vines, and then there's a door in the wall into the warehouse.
He goes into the courtyard. Can I cast message and tell him not to touch the armor or the thing in the middle, because I have message, and I'm not going to scream it because I don't want to make any sound to reveal where I am. So I'll cast message to tell him telepathically that please
I
don't.
mean, can I see you?
Can I actually hide? Can I hide on this roof? Can I like hide on the roof?
No, I mean there's nothing to hide behind.
Okay.
You're like exposed.
Unless you're
on
trying
the-
to
Sure,
hide
you can-
from us. In which
No,
case,
you can
yeah.
see me,
You can
but I'm
maybe
not
try to
going
look
to.
like
But
a
I'm not
gargoyle.
going to.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can see me, but I'm not going to yell at you. Avoid
Yeah.
things. I'm going to message you. Avoid things because some things hears us.
Mhm.
Okay.
Can I sneak up on Xerxes? Because I haven't jumped down into the courtyard. I just climbed up.
Yeah, so you want to roll your perception? Sure. Because she just likes.
Sure. 50.
I got a 19.
Nice.
So I just kind of hover over his shoulder for a second, and then I say, "What you doing?"
Look
You-
back and
You're like, roll. Are you flying at the moment?
No, I already flew. I'm perched on the roof corner.
Roll your
looking
dexterity to
down.
see if you're like surprised and all.
My dexterity.
Fire, Oprah.
Sure. Is it just a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. What saving throws that?
What you doing, mate?
Oh, plus 13 on a dexterity save.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're like, just for a second. But yeah, you're good. You're good.
And then I'm just like,
Careful, don't want to take a tumble.
I just take my eyes and I look down at I point my eyes and I point down at the two.
I just try the door.
Yeah. Okay.
I just
So
You're just like, knock,
what,
knock.
what are you doing?
I want to ask you.
You're still on the street, aren't you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do I know
He's just
of
a doctor.
an easy
Yeah.
way to the courtyard? Like, would I have known? Okay. I wouldn't
No,
have
you
known.
didn't even know that the courtyard was here.
Okay, is there like a fire escape? Alright.
not in the shambles, so
Can
there
I-
are no building codes.
Hey guys!
Can I conjure a grappling hook and a rope?
What does your ability let you do? Like everyday objects, right?
Yeah, like just everyday inanimate objects. I just want to conjure like
Yeah,
a
that's
primitive grappling.
This does not infer skill with the grappling.
No, it
hook.
doesn't do that at all. So I just see what I can do.
Okay, roll your athletics.
Hey, there you go. I've got that.
Said I played rugby in medical school.
That'd be 13.
Yeah, I mean
He
it's
was
not
not
real
varsity.
hard to hook.
Alright, cool. And then
So-
I'm just gonna start climbing
Right.
up this.
Was Dr. Glow one of Westy's professors?
No,
Rusty is dead and cannot answer that question.
That's true.
Westy is very dead and can't answer that question.
it's a little difficult because your feet keep slipping out
Yeah.
from under you, but you can make it up with the help of a grappling
The
hook.
grappling
It's
hook's not slipping at all.
No,
Okay.
it's hooked up at the top.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something about the stone itself that's
Cool.
like weirdly slippery.
So I just climb up and I look at these guys just freaking like, I don't
Yeah.
even know what they're related to. None of them seem trusting at all of each other.
Okay, you.
Yeah.
True. Very true.
You're like,
You
Open
walk up
sesame.
to the door
Yep.
and you're just gonna try it.
Yep.
It's locked.
Okay.
well, I've done all I can.
Really not.
Well, excuse me, citizen. Let me I'm
Just-
just gonna walk up to him and just kind of like scoot
Hello?
inside. Be like, excuse me,
Hey,
citizen.
hello?
And I'm gonna try and just like give it a good shoulder charge, just like try and bash it.
Okay, so that's great. Before you do that, as you're banging on the door, hello, you hear from behind the door, not inside the door, but from behind the door, you hear like something that sounds almost like metallic wheels on stone.
I allow him to push me out of the way.
You're like, sure,
I
buddy.
decisive.
You're just right there. I mean, it's not quiet or anything. It doesn't even take a roll to hear it. It's pretty loud. So, okay. So you're gonna start like
I'm just gonna
throwing
try
your weight
and,
against.
I'm just gonna
the...
try and see if I can knock it down. Just basically like bum rush the door.
All right. Roll your. I guess that would be roll an attack against the door.
Alright. Use my attack modifier.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a dirty 20.
Excellent. Roll your damage.
Ooh.
First
This
damage.
is a
Unarmed strike or like
fourth
an
level
actual-
paladin door.
Your first attack of the game is against
All right.
the door.
Divine smite the door. Divine smite the door.
Use a thunder
First
strike.
combat of the game.
Okay, that's a
you just say
6.
Jeez
That's
and
a
Crow?
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay, so you like boom, you leave a little like
Oh, is that
dent.
an unarmed?
in
That's an
this-
unarmed strike. Sorry, that'd be 5. Just 5.
All right. It makes a nice booming sound, and you hear like this metallic like wheel sound, like fade into the distance from behind the door, and you've left like the dawn shaped dent on the door. As this happens, though, roll your perception. Those of you who are in the courtyard.
Does that count if I'm on the roof?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. It's not going to.
So
Pretty
now
soon
don't
it
get a
won't
benefit
matter,
from a higher
but this
vantage
is
point,
just
just
to
a normal
see it.
perception.
It's just a flat
no,
roll,
you don't get a
fellas.
benefit time.
Okay.
It's a 14.
14.
12.
21.
Good. All right.
21.
5.
21.
You're like, nothing's going on.
17.
19.
For those of you who had 15 or lower, you notice that these brass, statues that are in each corner begin to move and are now making their way, converging toward the two folks who are banging against the door. Those of you with higher than that notice at the same time there are some like garden shears and scythe, that the tools that are used to sort of maintain the nicely manicured courtyard are also rising up into the air and converging toward these two folks.
Oi,
Oh, shit.
Don, you might want to turn around, mate.
Hey, the thingies are moving.
Alright.
Yeah, the keys are moving.
All right, so
I love it.
I'm so very, very majestically. I finally get it. Oh, I've been waiting for this so long. I majestically reach to my back and pull out my halberd. I'm like, Maeve, it's time to go to work. And I use my
My name's not Maeve.
And I use my capability to start billowing.
My name's not.
It's time to strike down some justice.
Do you still call me Maeve?
No, I'm talking to my halberd.
My name's not Maeve.
I'm talking to my halberd. This is you've seen Maeve before.
Okay.
You've seen me. This is Maeve. You're my ward. This is Maeve.
Not the ward.
You're my ward.
Friends, roll initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's bad.
Ew.
that's bad. He
That's a
said.
real
That's
bad.
not real good.
I rolled an 8.
Oh, I did. I got better than that. 11.
I got a 13.
All right, let's see. 11. 13 for the Dawn. Xerxes, what'd you get?
An 11.
An 11? Y'all. All right. Megra, what'd you get?
23.
No, okay.
Of course.
Somebody's showing up here. All right.
Not made for
I
dexterity.
did not take the alert feature.
Okay.
Love that.
And Dr. Blow.
It was an 8.
8. Oh, that's right. I apologize.
Can I ask, is the moon full tonight?
Is the moon full tonight?
Is it a full moon?
It is not a full moon.
Okay. Great.
Although in the future I will track the
Waxing moon, waning, gibbous.
I don't know.
I know it's not full. Alright.
Harvest moon, bud moon.
Blue moon.
Most of my abilities depend on that.
They're actually very much tied to those lunar cycles.
If it is
You can
not
just
a
track
weapon,
that
I
at
mean,
all times.
I have no abilities.
All right.
Okay.
So what we see here is we've got the two of you who are by the door. We've got the 4 brass clockwork creatures that are coming towards you, and then you have these like gardening supplies as well.
Okay.
So that leads us to Megra. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take out my crossbow and I'm gonna shoot one of the brass clockwork creatures.
All right.
8.
That does not
No.
hit. No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, boy.
So Meg, you're up on the wall still.
I'm trying to be a sharpshooter.
Gotcha. So she aims into the courtyard and it hits the stone wall on the other side and falls into the bushes. Now, one of the clockwork creatures, it's not up to you guys yet. So it's going to use its movement to get the rest of the way across the courtyard. And it is going to make a slam attack. So let's see, against you, the Dawn.
Alright.
That is a 20.
Yep. That hits. Yep.
It does.
Yep,
Alright.
that hits.
So, does 8 points of damage, and it slams you up against the back door.
Alright.
Alright, the second one, there are 4.
Alright.
2 of them go now, and 2 will go later. The second one comes up as well.
To the dawn.
To the dawn.
To Ratati.
Wait, no.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Oh no! And it is going to also make slam attack against you. It has to be far enough
I'll be
away
like,
to
no, it was him.
first.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
16 to hit.
Yep, that's my armor class.
Or not you. This
Oh,
is
okay.
Ritati.
It does also hit me.
Okay.
Yes.
And again, max damage, so it does 6 points, 8 points of damage.
Ow.
And these are the armors attacking both of them?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
slamming against them.
These are the two that are closest to us. And there's two that are across from the courtyard. Okay.
Yeah, they don't have any weapons on them. They're just
Just
Punch
pounding.
yeah, because this is clearly not what they were like.
Built to do. They were just
Right.
like
Exactly.
tampered with, and now do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Xerxes' mind is like,
I
I
mean,
knew.
Aftermarket automaton.
Well,
Xerxes'
their
mind like, I knew these
primary
are traps.
design seems to be to take care of the garden,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
be a fighter. So.
Okay.
All right. So that takes us to the dawn.
All right.
Fools, you've activated my trap card.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to I'm just gonna have Maeve out. So I'm just like, Maeve, let's do it. I'm gonna take my halberd and hit the one.
Still
that
not
hit
my name, mate.
me. Once again, you've seen this. I don't know we have to do this every single time. If I'm talking to you, I will say ward. I will say scout. I will say apprentice.
Robin, even.
Maeve is my halberd. So,
All right.
Maeve, and I'm gonna hit the one that hit me.
Okay,
The 13 plus 6 of 19.
that does hit.
And it's plus 4, so it's gonna be 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. All right. You give it a good wallop, and it's like chest or caves in a little bit with this huge dent that is the shape of Maeve. All right.
And
Anything else?
18. I can't remember. Yeah. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay where I am. I'm just gonna stay there. So.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the other two cogwork creatures are now making their way. They're making their way to the base of. They've turned and now they're making their way to the base of the wall, toward where the three of you are perched on the top of the wall, because you've made it up to the top of the wall
I
as
used my
well.
grappling hook to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So they are coming that way. They get to the base of the wall, but unfortunately, they can't climb the wall, and so they are going to begin. They're not very intelligent. They are slamming against the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are we in danger?
Well, you're gonna have to make a dexterity save.
Oh shit.
The first one goes to slam against the wall, and like I don't know, it must be not very well oiled because its slam is sad and pathetic. It's just boom. The next one does the same.
They got
Well,
the weak
no, that
ones.
one's 11.
I
So
know.
that
You
one
took
would
the
actually
strong
hit because the wall's like not that hard to hit. So roll a dexterity saving throw.
10.
You're
I got a
in threat.
17.
That's fine.
17, you're fine.
They're like
10.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you get?
Oh,
Dexterity saving throw.
You're okay, but just barely.
Oh.
Nice.
boom. Okay. That's gonna be a 10.
That was with the 4 base rolls.
You're okay. You're just like, it's a little bit slippery up here, but not nearly like it is on the sides of the walls, and you're okay. He's gonna get ready though. Clearly, he's gonna try and come back and try and roll at it again. All right. However, the flying garden instruments can get to you, and they go next. So the first one is going to attack. Let's see, you, Megara, with a plus 14.
Just misses.
I mean, oh. That's okay.
I was thinking much the same.
The other one goes to attack you, Xerxes, and 8 to hit.
8 will miss.
Okay, I was hoping so. Like,
Well, I
Yeah.
only have a 12 AC.
that's better than an 8.
I mean,
All right, Ratati, you're next.
Pretty weak.
Hey. All right.
you're in the courtyard?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
he is.
Is there like any loose stones or gravel?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you're on a gravel path. Yeah.
Perfect. Just gonna stoop down and pick up 3 rocks, and as a bonus action, I will cast Magic Stone on them.
Love it.
Oh, great. Excellent.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I have a sling. Can I use the sling to throw the magic stones? Because by casting Magic Stone, I can throw them a range of 60 feet, and they deal 1d6 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Right.
Which is a lot more than just the regular sling does.
Right.
But the range on the sling is way
Yeah, the
better.
range can.
It's not relevant right now, but
No,
for,
but the
for
sling
later,
can
I want
be
to know,
used to
can I
extend
put
your
the
range.
magic
Yes.
stone in there and use it as a... Okay.
Yes.
Then that's what I would like to do.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and sling a magic stone at him.
So Rattati takes out his toy and starts. No.
I snagged a little wrist rocket out of there earlier. All
All
right.
right. And which one are you going after?
The one that hit me. So
All right,
that's
yeah.
18 plus 5.
All right.
hit.
Yep, that hits.
So I guess that hits. And
For
that's
sure.
a D6.
So this is not the one that the Dawn attacked.
No.
Okay.
And that'll be 6 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Okay. Yeah, he's you hear this ding 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 as it hits. It does seem to do damage. Or now these little dimples on
It
its yeah.
Nice.
All right. So next we have. Oops. There we go. Xerxes, you're next.
Yeah, I'm in sort of melee combat with these floating tools.
Yes.
How long and wide is the courtyard?
It's about. Let me think about this. I have a map. Let me pull up my map.
Maps.
Map. Where's the map?
Map.
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 Gotta say it louder.
Bat.
On the map. On the map.
It is. Dun, dun, dun. It's about.
It says right here.
It's about 45 feet across.
Okay.
From the width wise, and then back is not as far. It's about 30 feet. It's not a very big courtyard.
Okay.
It's small, but well maintained.
And the weapon, none of these things look intelligent, right? They're all just a constructive automat. Like,
They look like clockwork. They're not. They don't seem to be intelligent.
I'm going to use cunning action to use the disengage action, which means I can avoid attack of opportunity, which I assume I would get if I normally moved.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to use that to disengage.
Yes.
And then I'm going to use my flying speed to fly 30 feet away from them.
Okay.
On the opposite corner or whatever, so I'm not in melee combat.
Yep.
And then I'm going to look down with my crossbow and I'm going to attack the armor that's pounding on Ritata.
Okay.
Ratati.
Rattata is a Pokemon.
He is helping. I will not correct him. Call me whatever you want. Save my life.
And not a sponsor.
Gosh, Ash, another right
If Pokemon sponsors us, then he can be Rattata.
Alright, so I have a light crossbow, and that'll be a plus 4, and so that'll be 12 plus 4 is 16.
Yes, that hits.
Alright, because the armor is engaged in combat 5 feet away from Rattata, I also get sneak attack bonus on the damage.
Yeah.
Alright, excellent. 8. So it's a D8 plus 2, and then I'll add a D6 as well for sneak attack. So that's an 8. So I get 10, and then I'll do a D6 damage. That's only 1. So I'll do 11 points of piercing damage.
Excellent. All right. So that one. Sorry, I took out. Okay, there we go. So that one is now looking very, very damaged. It's in bad shape. It's starting. As it moves, it's starting to make grinding sounds. Like whatever's going on inside of it is not good.
And so on my turn, still perched, but on the opposite
Yeah.
corner of where the melee's happening, but still above, looking down onto the.
Okay, and you're done with your move now.
That's
Your
it.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to do, Anton?
Is Megara still up here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna just kind of lean and look down at the clockwork soldiers, and I'm gonna be like, Megara, may I hold your hand so I don't lose my balance?
Well, that depends what you're going to do with me.
I'm gonna drop an ice knife on its head.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds badass. Go ahead.
Yes.
Sounds bitchin'.
Okay.
Do it.
So yeah, I hold her at the wrist and lean forward and just conjure an ice knife and just kind of try to get it right
Sure.
and drop it.
Sure. Okay, roll it.
Hippocratic oath.
Do I get that at advantage? Since I'm right
Yeah,
above
I'll
it?
give you advantage on that because you're like just right over it, and it can't. Yeah, it's not even really.
Fantastic. That is a 23.
That does hit.
Okay, cool. So I will deal a d10 of damage, and that'll be 4 damage, and then the ice knife explodes, dealing 2d6 cold damage.
Great.
So 4 plus 5, that's 9, plus another 5, so 14.
14. Whew. Yeah, it's already in bad shape now.
Which one was that?
No,
That
stroke
the
it up.
one?
That was one of the ones slamming against the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, pull me back, Meg.
You get a sense that every time they hit the wall, when they do their slam attack, because they're hitting the wall, they're also taking damage from. I bet it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now we are back at the top of the round.
I'm
What
gonna
do you do?
pull him up because he asked me to.
Oh. He's just. You're holding. He was.
I don't feel like that was really taking action. You should
yeah,
just like
yeah.
holding, like helping me with my balance
Yeah,
and pulling me
right.
back.
Cool. Then I'm gonna shoot the one that's got him in a grip. If he still
Okay.
has him in a grip.
Well, he
Who?
doesn't have anybody in grip, but he's
Who?
attacking.
Who?
the one who's
Backed up against the
attacking.
wall.
When you.
The Dawn.
There you go.
So,
That's what it's all about, folks.
I see now.
24 to hit.
That hits.
You're rolling good.
Yeah, you're like.
That'll be 9 points of damage
All right.
to that guy.
That
And I
one-
shot him with my crossbow.
Yeah, that one is very, very hurt. Now it's like as it moves, like it is.
Boy,
not
Dawn! Is
in
that
good
one
shape.
dead yet?
Not yet. But,
Okay, well, I'm
Well,
expecting
you
you to finish him off then.
I mean, I will. I appreciate you helping me out, my little apprentice.
Don't call me that.
Okay, my ward.
Don't call me that.
Neophyte.
I'm regretting helping you.
These things are clearly have not been well maintained. Each one is like they've been sitting alone for 6 weeks without oil or anything in this courtyard, and so they each are having a little bit of a rough time with you guys. The first one though attacks you and does well. I mean, not that hard. 22 to hit.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Okay. It doesn't have any weapons, so now it's close enough. I can't use its slam attack anymore, so it's just going to do its just an unarmed strike at this point. So,
Oh, that was a
it's 3
sad.
points of damage.
Yeah, I'll take that.
It's just sad. All right, and then the next one's going to continue to attack you, Tati,
Bring.
with 16 to hit or 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and it's going to do the same. It's just again, they're not doing well. 4 points of damage.
Don't like that.
All right, the Dawn. What you gonna
Quick
do?
question. How high is there's a wall around the courtyard, right? How high is that wall?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. So, the Dawn's pretty strong. So could I pick up the one that's attacking me and throw it over the wall? And
He
just
is
to
very
let you know, I'm a Goliath, and I also have what is it called? I'm a little
I'm
giant.
thinking about how heavy
so-
this thing must be.
And I count as one size larger when determining my carrying capacity and weight. I can push, pull, drag, or lift.
If you use normal carrying capacity, I think you can
Your strength is also
30
plus
times
4.
the strength score in weight.
Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah, go for it.
All right, so I'm gonna try and lift
Love
up
it.
one and just toss it over the wall.
All right,
This is a Goliath.
roll your strength. Or athletics, whatever it is.
Natural 20.
You're kidding.
No, it is.
I love it. Yeah.
So can I amend that?
Is
Can I
it
amend that
me?
since it's a natural 20?
Yeah.
Since it's a natural 20, can I pick it up and then use it to smash the other one that's attacking him?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Yes! Fantastic.
Roll
It's
your
because I mean
damage.
to him all the time.
Improvised weapon.
Okay.
So that would be
That would be.
Wow, you don't have Tavern Brawler?
I haven't used improvised weapon in a
wish.
while.
Give him another level, he'll have it.
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
Let's see. So that's
Wow.
gonna be.
Because that's a better one for help.
All right.
Maybe. I don't know. Because that'd be.
So it's going to
Oh,
keep doing
be
Crazy strength store. Crazy.
1d4 plus your strength.
Okay.
But that doesn't seem like that's what it says.
1d4 plus my strength
Yeah.
modifier.
Which is +4.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a minimum of 5.
That'd be 6.
6 points of damage. Okay. So they both take 6 points of damage,
Love it.
which takes. Let's see. Does it take them both out? That's the question. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
So
cool.
I love it. So
And while I'm doing this,
what
can I-
does this look like?
Well,
Share this with us.
So as I'm doing this, I look up to where Megara is. I'm like, "This is how you do things." And I use my hands and I put Maeve away and I literally grab it by the sides, pick it up, and baseball swing it. And I tell Xerxes, I'm like, "Duck!" And I swing around and just smash the other one.
Roll your dexterity, Rotati. Let's see if you can duck.
I'm under the impression you're good at that.
Please, dear God, be good at it.
Please, dear God, be good at ducking.
It's a 21.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
It looks like a choreographed ballet. Like you pick this up, duck, beautiful duck, and bam! You now have a heap of useless brass bits and bobs at your feet.
Nice.
Not bad. Not
Not
bad.
bad at all. Not
bad.
bad
And
at
look
all.
at these nice
And
bits
But
of
you're
that's-
not taking into account that you're Goliath and I'm
just
just
for-
a little shadow kind.
And just for flavor, can I use my bonus action to make my cape billow as I do it?
Of course.
Just for flavor. Can I waste my bonus
and I
action?
power stance. I power stance.
Just for flavor.
Just for flavor.
All right. The other two of these clockwork creatures seem to be in much worse shape because they are having a hard time even hitting a wall.
Damn.
They both got a natural
Been there.
one.
Oh, no.
Nice.
So
They're
they
intimidated.
hit the wall and take damage themselves, but don't shake it or cause you to have any problems at all.
Nice. And that's how we
Dang
do
it.
it.
That's the weird one.
Yeah, they both
That's
hit natural
the way
ones
to
and then rolled maximum damage for ramming into the wall for themselves. Just great. Just great.
Please don't sue us, Jim Carrey.
He would never.
All right, now for our flying sword friends, or not flying swords, excuse me, our flying garden implements.
Very
Loppers,
Very important.
Very important.
They are not based on flying swords in the monster
Not at all.
manual.
Not the same at all.
They are legally distinct.
One of them is going to attack you, and the other one is going to attack you because you're way over on the other side.
That's right. Okay.
So
Okay.
That's how we do.
This seems a bit like racial discrimination, I must say.
I think it's about distance discrimination. Maybe you can call it.
Yeah, it is.
Geographic
But this is-
discrimination.
I will discriminate
Seven?
distance all day.
7 will miss.
Yeah.
And for me?
16.
Oh, that hits right on the money.
Alright.
Money.
Does 5 points of damage.
Protect the money.
Damn.
So these garden shears come up and they're like, shh, 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 and one of them just
Oh my
snips
God,
at
that's
you.
terrifying.
And it gets a little tiny bit of your hair, even and you just slip across your shoulder.
Ooh, she just had that done.
Oh, yeah, it did. It went there.
Listen, mate. Don't know what your problem is, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna chuck you in the bin. How about that?
On your turn. Rotati,
You really told them.
what are you gonna do?
I mean, I got 2 more rocks. So,
Yeah, might as well.
like, as the dawn, sorry, right, the 2 in front of me, like, I'm gonna duck behind him right before he power poses, and between his butt and the cape. I'm just gonna sling another rock at one of the automatons that's
Yeah.
banging into the wall.
Yeah. Really?
Between his butt and the cape.
Ooh, that's a nat 1.
Oh.
Oh.
You throw it
Yeah.
up
I
his
got your
Yeah,
butt.
we're-
The dawn
You
is
just
dummy
shot
fit.
it.
Yeah,
I've been doing
you were
lots
trying
of
just
leg
a
day.
little
Can't
bit
help
too
it.
hard there to be cool, and
Dang it.
It's my
and nobody
massive,
was watching anyway.
It's
and
my
I-
That's
massive
good.
thighs. My massive thighs just distracted.
Yeah, no, I'm a bit
Is that it for your?
distracted by the
Is that it? Are you gonna
Um,
move, section, anything like that?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move just to the opposite like corner of the courtyard that the dawn is in.
Okay. All right.
Just to spread out a little. And that's it.
Cool. Okay. Xerxes.
Alright, so we got then find the tools, right?
Yeah.
I look down, I see that okay, the Dawn and Tati have it under control. I look over and I see Meg and Dr. Glow being attacked by the shears.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, okay, I want to hit one of those.
Okay.
But then I remember Meg earlier, like making like comments about how Xerxes is racist, and then it brings me back to when I had. It brings me back to when I had
very complicated
Inner
monologue.
Is it the consequences of my own actions?
It brings me back to when I was a kid and I had my goblin friend, and the bullies would bully us because I was friend with the goblin, and also it was a tiefling that would bully me.
Okay.
And so I'm looking like, you know what? She deserves being attacked. I'm gonna hit the one at Dr. Glow that's attacking Dr. Glow because
She
of that.
gets what she fucking deserves.
Nice.
The good thing this monologue is inner.
Yeah, it's completely inner.
Attack.
It's completely inner. I'm like
I like to see him
reflecting on
just
my
standing there
own
in silence for
mistreatment.
like 5 minutes. Just
Yeah.
like,
She
I'm
deserves
gonna
being
attack you.
attacked because I was being a dick to goblins and she called me out on it.
Alright, I got, but
I don't know
I
what
didn't
Xerxes
get. I got
is.
a. Is it 4 plus 4? Yeah, so it's a 9. to
A
hit
9
on
to
the
hit.
table
No, it
tool.
does not hit.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm just imagining him going in.
So much
Also, I'm gonna take the bonus action hide. Can I hide as a bonus action also? Because I
That
have
is
cunning
smart.
action.
You
which
can't
is
say I'm racist.
Do I roll
I
a
have
stealth check
goblin
to hide?
friends.
Oh, wait, are you still on the top of the wall?
Yeah, I'm still on top of the wall.
It's okay. I dated a goblin in college. It's fine.
There's really nothing to hide.
I'm
behind
allowed
up
to say
here.
these things
You're
because
on
I
the
have
top of
goblin
the wall.
I just don't
Oh,
see goblin,
so-
you know?
I don't know if like okay, there's
I
no,
just
there's no
don't
I'm not there's
see
no like
goblin.
railing on the
It's
roof
just
or
a
anything.
smooth
Okay.
top
Creatures,
to this
that's
wall.
There's only
Okay.
one race.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
You can't even say it's the human race.
Anton. Anton.
It's
It's the
humanoid
humanoid, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Anton.
Hold on, what did I just see him do?
You just saw him have like go.
I tried to shoot the one that was attacking
okay,
you
and then
missed.
shoot.
And missed the one attacking you.
Okay, and then what is it exactly that's just tried to attack me?
Some shears,
The
garden shears.
Were they
yeah.
both garden shears?
No, one was a garden shear, and the other one was like a scythe, like a yeah.
Scythe came.
Yeah, yeah, like
Okay.
for cutting down weeds and stuff.
Alright, I'm just gonna chuck a firebolt at it.
All right.
I thought you said fireball, and I was like, please, for the
Fireball.
love of God, don't.
I didn't
That'd
ask how
be
big the
a
one was. I said
21.
fire.
That does hit.
Alright, excellent. Let's
A
roll
cone of fire
me a
to stall.
d10. That was a 1.
Oh well, it is some damage.
I did 1 point. I feel like that bolt just glanced off of the blade.
You
or
like
something.
knocked a little rust off it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you deliberately fire and ice?
I'm going to use my grappling hook to get down into the courtyard because I don't want to fall down.
Okay.
It's 20
with
feet,
the,
right?
With the two automatons are slamming against the wall. You want to be down there with them?
Mm-hmm.
No. I don't know if my actions will allow for this. I'd like to pick up my grappling hook, go like 10 feet down the wall, and then go down the wall.
Yeah, you can walk. You can walk across the top of the wall if you want.
Yeah.
It's a 1.5 wide. I would say you do have to make a dexterity check,
Sure.
but it's not a super high DC.
Like just flat dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would the scythe get opportunity of attack?
That's 10.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. As long as you don't get like a natural 1, you're all right.
Cool. Yeah. So then, yeah, I'll get down into the courtyard.
Okay. All right. So you're now down the courtyard. Do you have any bonus action that you want to take or anything?
No.
Nope.
And
Okay.
yeah, I think did the sides get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yes, the site that you were engaged with would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but that's fine.
She asked first. I just
Yeah.
asked.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I'm trying to take you out. Love you, honey.
Hey,
So
She
she'll
was against
celebrate our
Dr.
first
Glow
year
for an
anniversary
18.
next week.
Yep.
Nice.
Does that hit?
Yes, but I'm gonna use my reaction to
Okay.
cast shield, which would make it 18.
Oh, nice.
which would make what?
It would make my AC 18.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah,
So yeah, I'll just conjure like a literal buckler.
Yeah, so you're like, boom! And you go.
Nice try. Gotcha, bitch.
And then get down.
I feel like Shield is one of your favorite spells.
Not for
Alright.
It's
me.
really good.
Negra, you're up.
So the garden shears are in front of me, right?
Yeah, you got the garden shears in front of you. They just snipped a little of your hair off when they cut you too.
Okay, I'm gonna. So getting cut, I'm gonna do my hybrid transformation.
Okay.
So I start transforming and it's really painful. And as I'm transforming, I grab the shears.
Okay.
Because I'm going to just start beating them into the ground.
Okay. Or into the stone wall.
Yeah, I'm just going to start beating them into
Okay.
the stone wall. So, that was a 3 plus 6 using my dex, so 9 to grab them and start hitting them into the wall.
Let me see. Let me have them roll their dexterity and see how they do. Yeah, you have no problem grabbing them.
I'm just going to start beating them into the
I'm
stone
rolling
wall.
shite today. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Something fierce.
All right, so roll
So
some.
you just,
they're
all
gonna
of
be,
you hear like bones crunching and then howling and then repetitive beating noises.
So I'm going to consider them grappled. So they have a movement of 0 because you've got them in your hand. And then, in addition, I'm going to give you, again, improvised weapon. So 1d4 plus your strength.
1d4 plus my strength.
Yeah.
Nice. Improvise.
That'll be 3 points of
You
damage
never
to
used
those
to roll
guys.
very much,
No.
and now I'm using it
Yeah.
all the time. Okay, what
Yeah.
did you do?
That'll be 3 points of damage to those garden shears.
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty dented now. There's not much to them, so...
I'm still continuing throughout my next turn, throughout the rest of combat. I'm just
just
beating
like,
the
just like bam, bam, bam. I love it. All right, you are dead, and you are dead. The Dawn.
Okay, so there's still 2 of the
There's
automatons
2
left.
of the Tom-Toms are slamming
just
against the
spinning
wall,
ball.
and then there's a flying sword and a flying scythe.
Alright, flying sword and flying scythe. Yeah, I'm gonna go for one of the closest automaton I have, and I'm just gonna take a big old swing at it with my halberd.
Okay, I'm giving you advantage because it is focused on the wall, and it's been just slamming at the wall. So,
Getting better. Okay, that's an 18.
all right, yeah, that hits. I mean, you get the feeling that like maybe it's glitching because it's just like bang,
Just
bang,
bang
bang against the wall.
Fantastic. That is a 6 points of damage.
All right, yeah. Every time they take damage, I'm rolling to see if they glitch. So,
Okay.
yep.
And yeah, I'm just gonna stand there. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Nothing else I can do.
Yes, oh, you're done. Okay.
Yep.
Great. So the one that's slamming, one of the ones that's slamming against the wall is going to try again, and it. Let me take this damage. Okay. Yeah. So it slams against the wall again. Roll, all of you who are at the top of the wall, which would be you.
Just me.
Negra, in your rage of bam, bam, bam.
Nice.
Roll your dexterity. Check, saving
Okay.
throw, rolls. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, that'll be 22.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, the next one. Slams against the wall as well, but does not do well.
I
Roll
threw
its
one of
damage
my
against
dice.
itself. Alright. So, one of the ones that's like slamming against the wall rolls up against the wall, slams it, and then crumples into a pile of like bolts and bits. And the other one is just does the same thing, slams against the wall, and then backs up a little bit and gets ready to do it again.
I'm very bemused.
You're confused,
You're
yeah.
just like, I'm not even gonna do anything. This is dope as hell.
I'm just mused.
All right.
Well, the Dawn's butt is right in front of your face.
And it's very tight.
I am musing.
2% body fat.
It's true.
What is that?
I mean,
2%
7
so
foot.
the one that's grappled by you
Oh,
cannot
7 foot. That is a
move, but
big
it can
hard ass.
attack you.
The shears.
Some confusing
This year's,
motion.
yeah. And so it does 11.
Nope, doesn't hit.
So
In fact, I'm even more outraged.
Like, how dare you struggle?
Accept your fate.
On the side, 21. And it has to move because you moved away from it. So the side is going to. Let's see who it's going to go after. It's going to go after you, the Dawn.
That's fair.
That's fair.
And so it's 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And it's going to do 2 points damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was easy. It's the lowest amount I could have rolled. Unfortunately. I mean, fortunately.
Damn it, I really want everybody to re-roll new characters so that way when Parker comes back,
Like, who are you people?
what happened to my ward?
Ratati, you're next.
All right. Roughly how far away is the doctor from me? I imagine the corridor's not that big.
No, it's not that big. It's deep, but it's wide across, but it's not deep. So he's probably about 30 feet away at most.
Okay. I'm going to use all 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
And just get behind him. Oh, hey, Doc. And then I'm going to sling my last magic stone from the cover of the Doctor at the last time.
I mean, there are other places to get cover too. There's the
Yeah.
Oh no, it's much
I'm
more.
aware.
I like the
I know.
cartoony. I like the zippy. You
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
like the like Wile E. Coyote.
And that is a 22 to hit.
yes.
Oh.
There we
And
go.
that is 6 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. So it drops to the ground.
Nice.
So we've only got really 1.5 creatures left because clearly the one of the clockwork guys is just completely glitched out and slamming against the wall uncontrollably. All right, Xerxes.
I'm going to see that it looks like there's a handle on the situation from everybody,
Yeah, it
basically.
seems like it. Yeah.
I want to examine specifically this strange viney crumble thing that you described at the beginning.
Yeah.
Is it different or is it just the same mass of vine?
Roll your investigation.
Is this a full action or a bonus action to investigate this? Or if I do a full action, is there a benefit to this? Like, I'm just curious.
If you do have yeah, I would say. I mean, it depends. Do you want to visually investigate, or do you want to like dig in there and really see what's going on underneath? If you just want to visually investigate,
I'm kind of looking around. I feel like the
bonus
combat's
action,
coming to an
but
end. Like I see
yeah.
clearly that. So I'm actually gonna go and go to it and
Then that's
physically
an
Oh my
action.
god,
investigate.
he's
That's an
leading
action.
good combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
like,
Actually,
you
I don't want to
got
go
it.
to it. Can I physically investigate it from where I am?
No.
But like just look. Oh, I
You
have to go
get
to
close.
it.
I mean,
think
you
I
can
do it.
visually investigate from where you are, but you
It's
can't.
like, you guys are good, right?
I'm
You don't need my help.
I mean, this is in the middle, right? This is in the
Yeah.
middle of the courtyard, right? So it's not like leaving the combat. It's in the middle.
right.
but-
I mean,
Uh,
okay.
I will.
guys are good.
Yeah, I'll just do a normal action, like a bonus action, I guess, to just do it from above. I want to.
Okay, you want to do a visual inspection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a full action or a bonus action, or how do you want to roll it?
It's a bonus action, I guess, since
Okay.
you have that ability.
I don't have the ability yet.
Oh, you don't?
Technically,
oh,
I'm not
okay.
level 3 Inquisitive Rogue yet.
Okay, then it's a full action.
Just do it.
Okay, I'll do it. Whenever,
things
I
are
want
under
to see if I can
control,
shoot something. I'll just. Oh, 10 actually.
I mean, it's a mass of vines,
Mm-hmm.
and there's something underneath it. It's not solid vines all the way through.
Okay.
but-
Mainly, it hasn't moved in any way.
No.
Okay.
It has
okay.
not
So
moved
it's a
in any
solid, not solid all the way through. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Anton.
Yeah. So we've got Megara destroying garden
She's
shears.
like, bam, bam, bam,
And
with this
we've
like.
got a clockwork soldier
Yeah.
automaton thing bashing against the wall.
Yeah, like a clockwork gardener.
Okay. And it's okay, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna conjure a crowbar
Mm-hmm.
and just I'm just gonna try to take it apart from behind.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, roll to attack with an improvised weapon.
All right.
Have you ever played Battlefield? I just imagine if there were a terror tool just going by itself.
So that's 12. I don't know what the bonus for that would be.
Hey, remember when I asked you for a crowbar
Uh,
and you were like, that's an
Strength bonus,
improvised
strength bonus,
weapon?
Yeah, it's just your
Strength
strength.
bonus.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
just
cool.
like a regular,
Then that would be +2, so 14.
14. I'm gonna say you have advantage because this thing is like completely focused on the wall.
Okay,
It is
cool.
decided the demons of hell are part of this wall.
Also, does anyone else get
Alright,
Minecraft
so we're gonna
vibes?
stick
Or
with
just
that
like
14.
Yeah, you're gonna stick with that 14. You do not hit it.
I don't even hit it off, damn.
No, unfortunately not. You whiff.
I whiff.
We
All
get
right.
back into it, Doc.
Yeah. Megra? I figured, yeah, you're gonna.
I'm going to rip apart the garden shears using my
Okay.
hybrid form predatory strike. Like, I am literally just going to rip them apart.
Megra does not like gardening.
11, because they're in my hand. Would that make it an advantage since I already have them?
Yeah, I'll let you have advantage on that.
We're going to keep the 11.
11. Yeah, no, you don't. You're like, oh man, these are made well. This is good craftsmanship.
You just wait until I get my hands off of you.
The dawn.
Alrighty, so this is what I know. So there's the automaton that's just hitting the wall.
Yeah.
And it's not attacking anybody. It's just like
No, it's just like bang. It's
And
clearly
there's a scythe.
glitched out or something.
Yeah, Doc's
There's
in
a
there
scythe
with a
next to me.
crowbar trying to.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and grapple the scythe that's attacking me because it's just a scythe. So
Yeah,
I
it's just a
grab it.
scythe. That's
yeah,
right.
I'm just gonna grab it
Okay.
and see what
Make a
happens.
grapple attack.
It's a 17 plus 4, so 20
Yep.
something or other, 21.
Yep.
So I can grab the scythe and you know what? I'm gonna look up and see Mag and see what she's doing. I'm just gonna start smashing the scythe into the ground.
In solidarity.
All right. Okay then.
Well,
We're
actually,
just beating the shit out of these garden
Well, let me-
If anybody could watch this from afar, they would be like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Just see a half werewolf person.
Right, half werewolf. Going to town on a pair of garden shears.
so it's just
Cussing it out under its breath the entire
All
All
time.
right. Well, I'm gonna roll each of these garden shears at the same time. One misses, one hits. I think it hits you. Well, maybe not. 15.
No.
Mm.
Damn.
Just misses.
All right. Neither one hits. They don't. This
That
last
just makes
round,
me
yeah.
even more mad.
I'm not gonna do like how do you want to do this on garden shears. So.
You're not gonna do how you want to do this.
I just want to open a little grave and put it in there. Blow it a kiss.
Ritati, you're next. These things suck.
So we got two
is
grapple
like
pairs of
going
shears.
on.
Yes, you got a grapple shear,
And,
grapple
and
side.
Doc trying to go mechanic mode.
I
on
know,
this guy.
yeah, this poor glitched out gardener.
Yeah, like, I don't even know.
I'm out of rocks. I'm just gonna tuck the sling away. I'm gonna go check out that vine thing.
You're like, they got it.
Just be like,
Roll your investigation. It's not that far away. You can get there and win.
my investigations are not that good.
Well,
But my roll wasn't bad. 14.
14. Yeah, so as you pull the vines aside, you realize that underneath is like this fountain sculpture that is dried. It looks like whatever piping had brought water to it has been long neglected. And it looks like it's a representation of like machines of war. Like sophisticated clockwork, ballista, and some sort of an eldritch cannon looking thing, all sort of like wrapped around this central fountain. They're not real, but they're representations of those things. Yeah.
Eldritch, you say?
Mm-hmm.
You're smashing shears. You stay away.
Do I see him go to? Oh, now that I know it's safe, I'll go down from my
Oh
my perch and I'll do a full
Okay,
investigation on
roll
it.
your investigation as well.
I have lost interest. I will walk
Yeah,
away.
like man,
They're not real.
I can't. It's nothing of value here.
19.
19. You notice one additional detail. On the base, as you like pull the vines aside, you see this plaque that's been carved into the fountain.
Mhm.
And it says,
And this is in common.
it is in common.
Okay.
Yeah. And it says awarded for loyal service to the crown. That's all. And there's more to it, but it's been scratched out.
Good old Fizzle Spark.
With that, Bismarck, can I tell if this was buried under here intentionally, or if these vines like grew around it naturally, or if this was trying to be hidden, or if it just like was here and then these vines all of a sudden just like were attracted to it and grew? Like, can I tell how it was, why it's here?
It doesn't look like they've been like carefully cultivated. There's no like there's nothing like holding them in place.
Okay.
That's the best you can tell.
But they did grow around it, right?
Yeah, I mean they're in the ground.
Okay.
They have roots and stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It just looks like this central area, everything else has been carefully manicured for whatever reason.
Except
they
this thing.
don't. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
This thing has not been cared for. All right. I think. Okay. Let me get back to my. Yep. Anton.
Well, I noticed these guys just kind of wandered away from the
Yeah,
combat.
I think we're done.
And I don't know. I mean, this is one glitched out automaton. I feel like it's just gonna destroy itself. So I just dropped the crowbar and went gonna wander off.
Oh, I'm
rolling.
gonna finish it off.
Yeah, I mean,
Lazy.
yeah, it
Lazy.
doesn't seem to be pulling out of it.
Yeah,
whatever
so-
happens is going on. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna just, I guess, investigate the courtyard now. Just be like, hey, what are you guys doing? what do we got?
There's a lane fountain.
Just as you hear this, bam,
So
bam,
careless.
bam. I guess.
You got this, Megara?
You just hear growling and
Yeah,
howling.
I mean that is a good point. You look up and Megara is like not entirely humanoid anymore. I mean, yes, but furry a bit.
Furry a bit.
Whoa.
Whoa, hey, not a furry.
What would
Furry.
Xerxes
Fuzzy,
know? What would
fuzzy
Xerxes?
bit.
Fuzzy.
I look to Rattati and I tell him, this is normal.
What would Xerxes know
What?
about werewolves?
That's normal.
Not a lot.
No,
I mean,
it is not.
They're not.
No, it is not. I've
So
been
I
around
don't
the
know
block.
if she's in control of.
I
it or
work in
not
a
at this
circus, so
particular-
I've
You
never
would
seen
probably
it.
know that she. I mean, you've known each other.
Okay, so I mean,
Long
she can
enough to-
control her hybrid form.
You're not like
Okay.
you haven't hidden from them that you're able to do
Let's
that.
assume you heard me convey to him, that's normal.
That she just does that.
Because otherwise, I'm flying out again.
You're like, fuck this. Damn it, Meg, you've lost control again.
All right. At this point, I'm gonna. Short of a miraculous roll on the part of the scythe and the poor shears, I don't think we have to roll. We have to go through every roll having beat them to death. So they are no longer functioning, and we are now out of combat.
Okay.
As the last poor glitched out gardener like slams into the wall one more time and sort of like boom backward into the garden. Oh, these poor guys.
As soon as I rip the shears in half, I just throw them down and I jump on them a couple of times.
Nice.
And then as she's doing that, can I walk over and just like give her scratchies behind the ear? Like,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. Calm down. It's okay. Fight's over. It's okay. Fight's over. Fight's
So-
over.
This lasts like an hour, right?
Is the door
What?
still
How long
locked?
does it last?
Yeah, it lasts about an hour, but I can end it early if I so
Okay.
choose.
Is the door still locked?
That was gonna be what I was gonna
It is locked.
Bummer.
Can I take this item that? How big is it? It's a fountain, you said, actually? It's a fountain that says awarded for legal?
It's a big. I mean, it's
Okay,
like a big
okay,
fountain.
okay.
Yeah,
It's a
no,
big fountain,
You
okay.
can't like put it in your pocket.
Okay,
Can
that's
you
what.
take it with
That's
you?
another I was
Room?
confused. I thought there was just like this item covered in just vines all by itself, like in like how? Okay,
Cool. It's
got
a
it.
big,
So it's a whole fountain
It's a fountain in the center of
that
it.
clearly
Yeah,
was
yeah,
not taken care of.
yeah. Right.
Okay, and everything else was around.
Yes.
Okay, that's more. I
Yes.
think you appreciate
Okay.
it a little more.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
do. Does anybody know how to lockpick?
Sure.
I do.
I go like it.
I conjure
I'm
a
not-
lockpick.
I
I'm
have
not
thieves'
gonna
tools.
lockpick. I'm just gonna try and
Yeah.
bull rush it open.
I-
Just like pull it.
Okay.
All right. Well, roll your? Let's see who can go first. Who's faster? What's your dexterity?
Oh, my dex is
Mine, I have
Feel like a
zero.
problem.
My dex
You
is
both
six.
are like
+2 actually.
both want to go to the door.
No, he'll be.
Okay.
Mine's only a plus. I mean,
Alright.
well,
I
I don't
+0.
really. I mean, if
Are
he
you
wants
gonna-
to go, I'm just gonna let him bull rush her. That's what he's gonna do. But
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
back
try
away.
and pull
I'm
it
gonna-
this time.
All right. All right. All right.
It's,
Attack the door.
Alrighty, that is natural 2.
Yeah, you like.
So that's a
oh.
4 total.
You're gonna bull rush or are you gonna pull?
I'm gonna try and pull.
Okay, so yeah, you're pulling on the handle and then boom, you let your hands let go and you fall right on your ass.
My hands are just really smooth. You saw me pick up that thing. I picked it and
I
just
offered my hand to help him up.
We're just gonna try to force the door.
Now that he failed, I'm gonna go up to it now and be like, okay, let's try it this way, and I'm gonna try to open it. But I have a thieves' tools. I don't know if that isn't a lock. I think a lockpick kit is actually different than thieves' tools, right? In
No.
D&D. Or is thieves' tools include a lockpick kit? I can't remember.
These tools include a lot.
Yeah, this was included.
Okay, excellent. I'm gonna use that.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps you in any way, but
I help
No.
up. I
have
hold
a-
up my hands and I'm like, they're too close.
What check would you like me to use to do this?
Lockpick. So that's gonna be either your sleight of hand or your dexterity, whichever is.
Well, sleight of hand's a dex skill. So.
Yeah, it's a dex skill, so it's gonna be your
Alright.
sleight of hand. Yeah.
Alright, just
I don't know
making
what I
sure
was
before
saying,
I. Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
Okay. I got a 10 plus 4, which is 14, using the lockpick.
Sorry.
That's weird.
So nobody's talking to you.
I used the thief tools and I got a 14 on my check.
Okay. Did you add your proficiency bonus because you?
Because I did not, so I actually am gonna do a 16 because I have 2 proficiency.
Okay. You hear a snick as you unlock the door.
Well, Miss Doctor.
Preventa is in the meantime is going through the little pile of brass bits and bobs,
Yeah,
with her
finding the
beak and,
shinies.
yeah, right,
yeah,
exactly.
The shinies.
Yeah, and she brings over to you a golden cog that she's found. And
Nice.
Where'd you find that?
she flies over the pile of cogs.
Was it from one of the bigger automatons?
Yeah, it's she just was going through there and finding the bits.
I'm gonna
of
go to
junk.
each of the automatons and see if there's an identical golden cog in them.
Yes, they each have a
And
golden
take
cog.
them all.
You may take them all.
we got
Alright, so you
4?
now have 4 golden
Oh,
cogs.
you didn't miss much. The Dawn could not get the door open, and
I
Xerxes-
lifted up an automaton. I mean, you all saw that, right? I mean,
Right.
Really
So
strong.
clearly,
No,
this
when did
is
you do
a
that?
very large door. Your
Yeah.
manhood is intact.
I mean, it's always been intact.
Okay,
Sometimes
gross,
strength is required for justice. Sometimes a little finesse. But either way, justice is served.
That's,
All right.
That is very accurate.
I just go into the room.
I'm gonna follow the doctor and be like,
Alright.
Doc, I kind of got this thing going on. Do you think you could?
Oh my goodness! Yes, of course.
I'm worried I
Let's-
might get tetanus.
I go
I don't
back.
have any of my shots.
I go back out into the moonlight, and I'm like, yes, of course. And then I use my my med kit to.
Yeah.
So you can use 1 hit die to heal. Plus, I think there might be a plus to it.
Yeah, boy. I'm good. I don't need to make any pluses. I'm up. Thanks,
Okay,
Doc.
cool.
Okay.
There we go.
Appreciate you.
And that's 3 charges out of 10.
10? Wow.
So who's going in? I want to know your order of going in.
I'm gonna open the door and then I'm gonna say justice. I'm gonna say that quote and then I'm gonna let you can lead the way. And then I'm gonna back up and be behind everyone else.
Okay.
Would
You
I
wanna
know a
go last?
general cost for those calls?
15 gold.
Gotta get the shinies.
Alrighty.
It's all about the shinies.
Yeah, I feel like I was just walking. So.
All right. Yeah.
Yep.
So as you walk in, there you have this holy shit moment, because as you walk in, instead of seeing the warehouse interior that you expected, you are walking to the interior of what seems almost like a lavish mansion. There's gleaming hardwood floors everywhere. The walls have beautiful paintings hung up. There's hand-painted vase. There's a table with a hand-painted vase, and luxurious, comfy bearskin rugs on the floor. You're coming in the store. To your left, there's a sweeping staircase that has 2 staircases that meet at the top, and there's a balcony above to an upstairs level. You are in what looks like the foyer of would have been a luxurious mansion, but it's right here smack in the middle of the damn shambles.
Whoa, Odin's.
So there's a door that let us in here, right?
Yeah, so what you've got is you've got a room that is, let's see, it is about about 30 feet wide, so about the same width as the courtyard behind you. You're coming in beside one side of the staircase. So there's a door next to the staircase that leads out to the back to the courtyard. Sure. And the other side, sweeps up from there. Where they come down, there's this table in the middle with this beautiful large hand-painted vase. Around to the other side of the staircase, you'll see that there is a door, a second door that's more proud, I guess I would say. It comes out a little bit further. And so it's a strangely short door. And standing in front of the door, yes.
Just before he walks in, he's very paranoid. He knows there's conjuration magic, so the fact that the mansion's here is like, he's going to doorstop the door to the courtyard. He's going to put something in front of the door to the courtyard to make sure it doesn't magically close behind after he walks in last.
Okay.
Just because he's very paranoid about everyone doing anything. He's like,
this is how I know I'm safe, because he does all the paranoid thinking.
Yeah. There are coat racks that have a couple coats hanging on them. And this small store has another of these brass automatons. I can't say it. Standing in front of the door. And a second one that's standing beside it. The one that's standing in front of the door looks beefier than just the gardeners outside. The second one next to it looks more like the ones that were outside.
Wait, there's a beefy automaton and a normal gardener.
Yeah.
There's
so
a
a maintenance one, and then one that's actually designed for
security.
Security. It seems like.
I think your boy Fizzle Spark was a gun runner.
Yeah. Xerxes wants to try to investigate for traps.
Arms dealer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
only people I know in mansions, they hide in shitty places.
And Xerxes has this. But he has this memory
of weapons outside.
When he was a kid, and him and his friend Nolan were playing one time. His goblin friend Nolan. Some bullies actually tricked him into going room and closed the door behind him and locked it, and then there were traps in the room. So him and his friend had escape room. This room that is
another inner monologue.
So he's deliberately making sure this door's open, checking for traps. I don't want to be trapped in a demi-plane because some bully wants to put us in an escape room.
In my mind,
that's already happened to me before, and I don't
he's
like it.
just muttering.
I love that you're like this just because you got kicked on.
Dude, he has trauma. He has some trauma.
I just push past him and I'm like, well, no time like the present, I say.
All right,
I think he built
roll your
weapons.
investigation. Everybody else roll perception.
Yeah.
I got a 24. I said I was looking for traps specifically. I don't know if a 24 means I found anything else, but 24 is what I got on.
I got a 13.
I'll get to you in just a second.
16.
Perception.
No, Yanni,
16. Sorry. I got a 16.
Once I know there's no traps, once I know there's no traps, then I investigate normally. I always check for traps first, and then okay, now I know there's no traps.
5.
Okay. So 5.
16.
16.
8.
13.
13. The Dawn.
Yes.
You notice. I have to stop doing that. I
No,
can't.
do it
I just
No.
can't.
Every time.
That's the reason why I did it.
You
That's
hear something like mechanical clanking coming from above.
Okay. I want to look up and see what the kind of just.
You look at it. It doesn't sound like it's directly above. It sounds like kind of like when you hear something happening in a room, beyond.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just tell everyone I'm hearing clicking from above. Friends, be aware.
Clanking from above, eh?
Clanking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially you, my young ward.
Not your young ward.
You okay, my young Padawan.
Is that even me? What, are you calling me a slur?
No,
You're getting a bit cheeky, mate.
not at all. I'm just simply saying that I'm taking you under my wing. I'm just trying to make sure you're safe.
Just I want to get some clarification on the room. There's a door, there's a vase, there's a staircase.
Mm-hmm.
No,
There's
sir.
coat
Vases you buy at Goodwill. That is a vase.
A vase.
Vase.
That is a
vase.
It's a vase. Yes, there's a coat rack. There are doors leading out of this room. So there's the door beside the staircase. That's the brass one that's being protected. There's the staircase going up, and then, because I forgot the doors and describing stuffs. And then there are 2 doors. You come in the back. There are 2 doors to your right, and 1 door to your left.
Is the one to the left the one that's being guarded?
No, that is those doors are open. They're doorways.
Oh.
The other door is like a matching door. So you have the door that goes to the courtyard, and this side there's sort of a matching door. It's a little bit more proud of the wall. So on the other side of the stairs.
Okay.
While I'm investigating, do I hear him say those clicking sounds? Because I would.
Yeah, he says it to everybody.
Okay. Is that? Yeah.
So your
I found the
investigation for
source of the
traps.
ticking.
Yep.
It's a pipe bomb.
It's just not a time for jokes. This is a time for serious.
I mean, if he says that, I'm gonna think it's a trap. Man,
What
someone-
you notice?
Yep.
Okay, for 2 things. First of all, the maintenance clockwork
He's quoting Harry
creature
Potter cover pass.
has like a little like a dust rag in one hand.
Okay.
But the one that is standing directly in front of the door, you see that it has 2 glyphs emblazoned on its armor.
Of course. They always do. Everything has glyphs. Yeah.
Does everything have glyphs? Does it sexist? Do they?
Is that it? Let's see it.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to make an Arcana check to see if you know anything else about the glyphs. But
I
other than that,
Can if you
yeah.
want.
Yeah, do it.
Well, that's a good roll. That's a 19 plus whatever I got. Skills. It's going to be a 19 plus 3, 4, 23.
Yeah, you think one of them is some sort of a trap,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one you're not sure what it is.
Okay.
Wait, where are the glyphs? Sorry.
They're on the suit of armor
On
Yeah.
the
of
maintenance
the
guy.
not the maintenance guy.
Oh, on the buff guy.
The
The
buff
big
guy.
buff guy.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I
so
come back.
it's traps. Got it.
I
The
come
dummy
back to
thick.
the party.
What
and
is
I'm like, I come back to the party. I'm like, I have someone conjure this here, and they want to hide something behind that door because it's guarded by a glyph.
And they're
And-
filthy fucking rich.
They might be rich.
I mean, this looks pretty filthy fucking rich
This
to me.
doesn't
if you
look
ask
like a
me,
mite.
mate.
But who
This doesn't
created
look
it?
like
We
a
don't know who
moderately
created it. What if they want to
wealthy
pretend to be
middle-class
rich?
I don't know, but I have it as a suggestion. What's that glyph?
It is a trap.
One is a
Maybe
trap.
so.
It's not exactly.
Kinda.
But I can run. I can detect magic on it to see what kind of
Yes.
kind of it could be.
Well, all right. So do.
Alright, I do that. Detect magic. I'll do it as a ritual because unless I don't see any
Whoa,
imminent danger.
What the fuck you doing here, mate?
So I could do it as a ritual. I think it's 10 minutes as a ritual.
Yeah.
I feel
You're
like.
just gonna do a ritual in another man's home.
Yeah.
Is the maintenance automaton just standing there?
Well,
At the
technically,
moment, yeah, they're not attacking you. Or anything. They're just
technically, this house is owned by Grimble and Bettina. I think they would love to know what they're
Also,
getting into.
why do we think it's a man? It could be anyone, anything. We don't know.
Okay.
I'm
Don't you
assuming
flip
it
this
was
around,
Fizzle
old mate.
Spark.
One word
I won't
is.
have your performative wokeness clamoring up here.
One word is illusion and one word is evocation.
Oh, one word is illusion. All right, so it's the one that's a trap that I think is a trap, illusion, or evocation.
Evocation
Right, so
is
there's
what
a-
you think is a trap.
Evocation trap, I
Yeah.
believe, and there's a glyph of illusion here, which means that something in here could be an illuson. I could investigate and check for illusions. I'd do that.
Or-
I mean,
I'm
isn't
gonna
that
walk
your
up to the
job?
maintenance bot like, hi, do you speak?
As you get close
Oh,
enough
boy.
as you get close to the maintenance bot, you're now fairly close to the.
I'm gonna try to keep
If he's
distance,
gonna, if
but
he's
I
gonna
don't
go,
wanna get
I'm
too
gonna
close,
back
but-
up.
Yeah,
I'm
it's fine.
Yeah.
away from the maintenance.
You hear a voice go, kind of a booming voice centered from this clockwork guardian creature, and it says, "Extremely dangerous area beyond. Authorized personnel only. Violators will be blasted."
Can I be a authorized personnel, please?
Extremely dangerous area.
Yeah, you
Authorized
already said
personnel
that, mate.
only. Violators will be blasted.
All right.
Mate,
so
nobody
I'll-
likes
I'll-
anybody
assume it's
who
common,
I'll
right?
step up and I'll say, excuse me, sorry, hi. Do you belong to Fizzle Spark?
The creatures aren't speaking.
Yeah.
It's a recording.
It's coming
Well, it's
from
it sounds
like,
like the air, like
the
it's-
chest area where
Yeah.
the glyph is.
Oh.
Okay, so this is just canned recordings. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I turn to the party and I'm like, I mean, if it's a trap, I could just chuck a fireball at it and.
You
see
want
what
to
it
chuck a
does.
fireball?
Firebolt. I don't know how to cast a fireball anymore.
Anymore?
Yeah.
What happened, mate?
Well, I was a sailor, and so fireballs were helpful. They're not so helpful.
Did they
as
just
a
take that
doctor.
knowledge out of your brain?
Well, I didn't
I
need
come on,
to.
like, our ship's made of wood.
Use it or lose it.
Exactly.
So-
So it was pretty useful against other ships.
Excellent. I see.
That's not a sailor. That's a pirate.
Boy.
I knew
Just
you were
saying,
hiding
I fought
something from me,
pirates.
Doc. You fought pirates.
Touche.
Alright.
Look, this isn't about me.
So wait. We have a decision
about
to
time
make.
you
It's
realized it.
1:54.
Yeah.
Do we want to stop here and pick this up next time, or do we want to go for our next like 6 minutes? Because we agreed 2 o'clock.
I think stop here because I gotta pee.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Alright.
Listen here, mate. Your
Was it
performative
good?
work
You guys
this
alright?
won't be
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Good balance?
I mean, I had fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.